Hello, this is our 13th diving day. We had 3 dives, but this first one was a little bit of a wash. We went under, and within about 10 minutes, one of Tara's O-rings blew. So we had to deploy our SMB and go back to the boat. So yeah, this was it right here. That's all. I don't even think she got her camera out.
I did not. I might have had it out, but I never even turned it on.
Then our next dive was the Giannis D, down in 1983, sank. It carried a timber cargo, and folklore says that the fellow that found this wreck systematically removed all of the wood and built himself a boat from all of the timber, and then wrecked it on another reef.
There's also a couple stories about this wreck to begin with, and one of them is that it was for insurance fraud, that they purposely wrecked it.
Yeah, which is entirely possible. But I think if you remember that first picture of the reef, I think there's 4 reef wrecks on this side of this reef, and it's just so common here in the Red Sea area because the reefs are so shallow at the top. They're only 2 or 3 feet from the top of the water, and they don't stick out of the water, so they're at night they're just impossible to see. But it is a beautiful wreck, lots of coral and fish on the mast. That's a winch for I think it was on the back side of the boat, so typically a tie down rope or maybe an anchor depending on the situation. It's still a really fun dive. The current was really behaving, so it wasn't too bad. There's some of the timber. I think that might have been from the top of the boat, but who knows? The deck.
Red-toothed triggerfish. We could swim through, but it was difficult when the wrecks aren't perpendicular or to the floor. When they're at a 45-degree angle like that, it makes it very hard to swim through.
Yeah, once you get inside and your orientation,
you
lose your orientation, and it is tough. Tara had some trouble getting through this one, but once she got out, she was okay.
Now, this was a rough diving day.
I had to swim out about 30 yards to get the toilet. And you can tell this wreck is not terrifically old. It was 40 years old. So there's not a terrific amount of coral growing on it, but on the mast there was quite a bit. That's a fun shot there, the funnel. On the other side of it, here in a little, you can see the D for the name of the boat. It's called the Giannis D. There's the front winch, big winch for the anchors.
And lots of classy sweepers.
Yeah.
These guys are fun to watch.
That's the engine. We were able to go into the engine room.
Up the ladder.
Yeah. It is kind of eerie going in and out of some of these places with the ladders and doors and
going up vertically. Then you come out, and then there's beautiful batfish.
yeah.
There you can see everybody's bubbles that are still inside.
It was at quite an angle. I don't think that's the shot yet. That D is right there on the side, but there it is. You can see the D on the side of the funnel. Big old yellow bar with a different spot. Those catch my eye now. They all look different.
This one was huge. This was one of the biggest ones we saw. Here's the bow of the boat. ladders. From the top of the funnel.
And then this was the next dive that day. Gamar.
I sat this dive out. Dan went, and the guys in our group were his dive buddies.
Yeah. I always thought it was kind of rough if you didn't have a dive buddy, but we had 3 or 4 single folks on our dive boat, and they just kind of pair up. Really nice hawkfish. Or hawksbill turtle.
Beautiful. And Barry's swimming over Rolf's head.
Getting a picture of this alligator.
Crocodile
fish. Good Lord. Can't remember a thing.
The scorpion fish there, yawning.
That was a fun shot. It was quick. Yellow lined goatfish.
Masked puffer. Lots of anthias with a red-toothed triggerfish.
Big eye bream.
Clown chorus. You see the big bump on its head. Very mature. Dan likes to get close to the morays.
He was shaking his head, and then a cleaner wrasse came out of his mouth. Was getting his teeth cleaned there. Stellate rabbitfish.
It's a blue-tailed boxfish. And then the masked
Really nice shot here of
butterfly.
these masked butterflies. And this was dinner that night, Friday night, I think, of every week.
Chef's dinner.
Yep.
Chef's surprise.
His name was Omar.
Very good.
Yeah, he was a lot of fun.
And then those dinners, every type of meat possible